My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. It's not. I do not beg anybody to subscribe to my channel, let alone like my channel. Because what's truly for me would show up, and at the end of the day, respect will be a two-way street, and I say that respectfully. It's a thought process for me. God works in mysterious ways. When someone's truly for you, they won't dim your light. When someone is truly for you, they won't go against you. At the end of the day, they will truly believe in you, and y'all will meet each other halfway. It will be an existence. That's your reality. Wouldn't be living in fear, and I say that respectfully. Your neighbor making you discouraged. Because when God places the right people in your life, they're going to treat you right without malicious intentions. The energy is different. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. Neighbor, we may not pray the same, but I know how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. It's a thought process to me. I can't sit here and discourage my neighbor with malicious intentions, not to see them elevate. At the end of the day, that's not how God allowed me to see. When I recognize my faith at the end of the day, to understand my identity, to become my best self vision of myself. God showed me at the end of the day to be kind to my neighbor with no malicious intentions. They would never be able to understand my vision at the end of the day when they try to discourage me. And that's okay. Because what's truly for you is going to show up for you. What's truly for you ain't going to go against you. What's truly for you ain't going to dim your light. They going to respect you. With no malicious intentions, no hidden agendas at the end of the day. That energy is different. When you truly know how to self-reflect and have self-control when it comes to discipline. You know, self-discipline, self-awareness, going within. Not to make yourself a victim at the end of the day, regardless of what pain was endured through you from a child point of view and it went into your adulthood. What of you? Your reality. You becoming your best self vision of yourself, and you didn't have to kick someone down because of the fact that you were just elevating, minding your business in your own lane. The energy is different. Loving yourself is not a crime, so never allow someone to dim your light because you choose yourself to understand your vision when it comes to your faith that God installed within you. It's a difference. It's a big difference. Loving yourself and being kind to yourself, to respect yourself, knowing that at the end of the day that everybody's going to be part of your journey, and that's okay. Because what's truly for you, regardless of his family or not, at the end of the day, they're not going to discourage you when it comes to your faith. And I say that respectfully. They're going to respect you good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, with no malicious intentions. At the end of the day, we are all not the same. It's a thought process to me. When someone tries to play you close, not to see you woke. When someone tries to dim your light, when it comes to he say, she say, it wasn't making sense at the end of the day. Only to realize that, wow, they're asking for forgiveness because they bothered someone who knew how to mind their business and go mentally within. And they didn't have to put on the show at the end of the day, let alone wearing a mask. Because they was truly real at the end of the day to respect their neighbor with no malicious intention when it came to pain. But we are all not the same. It's a thought process for me. It's sad and disturbing to see how someone doesn't want you to see your confidence within that's installed within you. When you had lack of love, lack of finding peace within, but you knew how to better yourself, to love yourself correctly, not to dim your light, to become victim. But on your good day, bad day, whole misunderstanding day, you still knew how to respect somebody with no malicious intentions. The energy is different when you truly know how to self-reflect and only to realize at the end of the day that everybody's not supposed to be part of your journey. My content is not for everybody. It's not. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. And it's not a crime to love yourself. Never allow someone to allow you to feel like dimming your light because of the fact that you're different. And you ain't got malicious intentions, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. And I say that respectfully when you know how to go within. And you was never in secret competition with anybody at the end of the day because you knew how to respect your neighbor with no malicious intentions. The energy is different. How your neighbor wants you to give up and live in fear and be discouraged at the end of the day because of the fact that they didn't want to choose you. But God showed you at the end of the day to choose you, the best self-vision of yourself, to elevate at the end of the day, not to dim your light. They don't understand the obstacles you had to overcome to become your best self-vision of yourself, to self-reflect, to recognize the peace that was endured within you. It wasn't a walk in the park, but you was willing to choose yourself. You had abandonment issues when it came to your moms and your pops. They didn't know how to love you, let alone respect you, let alone show up for you. They was doing spell work in a toxic way, try to make you dysfunctional at the end of the day. The unhealthy relationship, it didn't work out. But you knew not to take someone's kindness or weakness at the end of the day because you knew how to respect somebody. Regardless of what the storm was outside, what a rainy day, it be the thought process to me. When you're just trying to elevate and love yourself right. They don't understand the fact that you're choosing yourself to understand your direction when it comes to your faith. That God allows you to see that at the end of the day, you was the blessing to your sky. You was a blessing to yourself this whole entire time. But no malicious intentions to recognize your faith. And who's truly for you will show up for you with no malicious intentions. Pouring into an empty cup now. Who's truly for you at the end of the day, y'all gonna overflow each other's cups at the end of the day when it comes to respect and being at peace at the end of the day with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully because not everybody's supposed to be part of your journey. And that's okay. So never allow someone to dim your light because they gave up on you, they overlooked you. They just a book by its cover. They lied on your name, they took your kindness or weakness. They try to humiliate your character at the end of the day. It wasn't an even exchange and they only asking for forgiveness on their knees. Reaching out to God at the end of the day, wishing and praying that God truly doesn't overlook them. All because of the fact that they just a book by its cover when it came to self-control, self-love, self-respect at the end of the day. But they had malicious intentions to try to hurt somebody when it came to their pain. And someone didn't know how to adjust the mindset at the end of the day because they was their own worst enemy. Things would never be the same. It's a thought process to me. When someone picks and chooses at the end of the day who they want to poke the bear at, and they don't like the reaction when the innocent person actually realizes at the end of the day that, wow, everybody's not truly for me. But to go against me, neighbor, you only did it to yourself when it came to your karma. When it came to adjusting the mindset at the end of the day, that, wow, you truly didn't have self-awareness, let alone you wearing the mask this whole entire time, screaming at you so real, only to realize you was only dimming your light. But I truly hope that you find peace within one day, neighbor. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. It's not. And I say that respectfully. Never lose sight of day as to becoming your best self version of yourself. Healing trauma and pain will never be an overnight process. And I say that respectfully. From a child point of view going into your adulthood, it will never be an overnight process. So never allow someone to manipulate you or allow you to feel like healing trauma and pain will be an overnight process because it's not a walk in the park. And I say that respectfully. You had abandonment issues. You had trust issues. You had lack of respect at the end of the day. Because someone didn't know how to love you, let alone show up for you. Or someone took your kindness or weakness to betray you. Someone tried to make you feel like you wasn't worthy yourself. But you mad and you're worthy, don't give up on yourself today. My content is not for everybody. It's not. But I truly appreciate the times of the genuine ones only. You matter and you are worthy. Just because you have self-confidence within yourself and you're just trying to find the balance to better yourself, never allow someone to dim your light. And I say that respectfully. Becoming your best self vision of yourself, where you understand self-control and you truly understand that self-awareness is very important. And you don't have malicious intentions towards your neighbor. You know how to respect your neighbor. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Yeah, they gave up on you. They overlooked you. They're just a book by its cover. They took your kindness or weakness. They even try to humiliate your character, even lie on your name. But you matter and you are worthy. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. It's not. But never allow someone to dim your light because they gave up on you. They overlooked you. Judge a book by its cover. Never lose sight of they becoming your best self vision of yourself. Continue to be patient with your process. Continue to love you. Find you to love you correctly. Because God installed peace within you. God installed love within you. God installed kindness within you. God installed that you are worthy of yourself. But you got to understand your direction when God installed those tools within you so you can show up for yourself, to better yourself, so you can use them properly in the real world. And I say that respectfully, with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everybody. And loving yourself is not a crime. So never allow someone to dim your light. It doesn't matter who it is. And I say that respectfully. And especially when you don't have malicious intentions. It's a thought process to me. Now your genuine love, respect. I am the original owner of all my content, word for word, and I say that respectfully. I attribute the time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day, have a safe week, have a safe month, have a safe year. Have a safe weekend. Have a safe day. Protect your energy. Not everybody is meant to be part of your journey, and that is okay. It's not that you think you're better than anybody. You just know how to respect your neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Continue to root your neighbor on like their biggest cheerleader. At the end of the day, regardless who's rooting them on, you know how to respect somebody. It's a thought process. We're all not the same. Now your genuine love, respect. Peace and respect, your neighbor. Stop the violence. Your life matters. You are worthy.